It's time for the match game. Hollywood Squares. Our with from Too Close for Comfort, Jim J. Bullock. From Newhart, Tom Closton. Judy Lander. Jimmy Walker. Nedra Volt. And the stars of the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour, Gene Rayburn and John Bowman. Onward.
Pretty good house. Thank you very much. Yes, they're okay, John.
They're in the holiday spirit, aren't they?
They are indeed. Here we are just a few days before Christmas, and already you've got the spirit, and we thank you for that. Now, would you join John and me in giving a warm welcome to our stars? Little applause here. Hello, stars. How are the stars today? I know you're okay. Are you all right, John?
Yes. Judy,
Listen, I have to stand up here so the world can see you.
Yes, sir.
That's a uniform, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Braniff Airlines. Oh, should I say that? Maybe I shouldn't.
No, you shouldn't.
they're back in business. No, they're in business.
Is there a reason for it?
No, I just bought it at a used clothing store. I paid $5 for this baby. Isn't it nice? I get the wings, everything. I fly.
Do you fly an airplane?
You know, little junior wings here. Are you kidding me? Fly? Oh, please, we'd all be dead.
I know the reason, Gene.
All right, what's that?
Very soon, Jim is going to be coming in for a landing.
Yeah.
First time this week.
You've been flying very well for us all week long. Now let's greet our two players here, Denise Holloman and Mary Bargian. Howdy do. Let's get acquainted. Denise, tell us about you, please.
I'm a singer, songwriter, pianist. I moved to Los Angeles from Mississippi. I was born in Alabama, so you might have to translate a little.
Okay. Sounded a little straight to me, Denise. I think, are you making an effort to lose it? Well, you'll never lose it that way. You sound okay, Denise. Mary, tell us about you, please.
Yes, I was born in Honolulu, raised in the islands. I live in Newport Beach, and I work for an advertising and public relations firm. And I play tennis.
You play tennis?
Yes.
That's a wonderful sport. Good luck to both of you here on the match game. Each of you will have 3 opportunities to match as many of the creatures from the Dark Lagoon as you possibly can.
I resent that. Hold on.
Come over here and say that.
Jimmy's offended.
That's right.
The one who's done that most often at the end of the 3rd round will be declared the winner and go on to challenge our returning champion on Hollywood Squares for a chance to win up to $30,000. Denise, you won the toss. You go first.
A, please.
A it is for you. A, she says. Here it is. Weird Willie is so weird.
How weird is he?
Pretty good. You've been practicing with your Christmas carols. You're in unison already.
Pretty weird.
He's so weird at Christmas, instead of his stocking, he hangs his blank over the fireplace. That's how weird he is. Yeah. Instead of his stocking, he hangs his blank over the fireplace. Okay, so here we go. Weird Willie is so weird, at Christmas, instead of his stocking, he hangs his blank over the fireplace.
Pants.
His pants.
Ham.
Okay. I guess he could tie a knot in the bottom of the
Happy
pants
holiday,
cuff,
Denise.
and I think that's not bad at all. Judy, what do you say?
I said he hangs his shorts.
His shorts.
Aw.
Yes.
Good, but
I think that's quite good. Anything, bulky and voluminous, you could pin up the bottoms and put gifts in there. What do you say, John?
Well, I didn't know what to say because I was so anxious to try to have a match of some kind because I didn't see that there was that big a choice, His sister, his grandma. But I said shoe in the hopes that it would be a match, but it's not.
Something could be put in that shoe.
I think this is an excellent answer. From Alabama, I guess you'll be going back there with a banjo on your knee. But I like this one. Underwear, I think is...
Underwear.
Underwear!
Underwear.
Crowd, look alive! Put your hands together!
Is this your wreath?
Oh, yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you. All right, instead of his stocking, John, he hangs his blank over the fireplace.
Thank you, Jimmy Walker, for breaking ground for me and establishing that this is, in fact, a brilliant, clappable answer. Underwear. Our people.
Nedra, Denise is looking for a pair of pants.
Well, this is weird. I mean, he's really weird.
Well, that's what it says here on the card. He's
he
weird.
hung his girdle on the...
Girdle?
He was really... Well, this is Hollywood, you know.
Yes, I know. How long you been wearing the girdle? Since my wife found it in the glove compartment of the car. I know. Okay, Nedra. Jim, you're taking your glasses off.
Yeah, because this is really weird. His jock strap. I don't know.
Okay. So, Mary, let's see how you do with your first round question. Here it is.
All right.
Bernice said, "It's bad enough that my husband brings home stuff from work, but what's worse is he works at a blank." Bad enough that my husband brings stuff home from work, but what's worse is he works at a blank.
Jimmy says he doesn't want to be a creature from the Black Lagoon, but he doesn't mind being a black creature from a lagoon.
That works for me. I'll buy that.
How about the Blue Lagoon? Ready,
That's
John?
a Smurf that comes from the blue.
Okay, here we go. Mary,
You can laugh. It's all right. We're loose.
Bernice
you know,
said,
hey.
"It's bad enough that my husband brings home stuff from work, but what's worse is he works at a blank."
Brewery.
A brewery.
Whoa.
So, you think it's bad that he brings home beer? Is that what you're saying?
No.
You don't know. All right, we'll find out what happens over here. She said brewery. So, here we go, Judy. Hello, why are you laughing?
Because it's silly.
Your answer is silly?
You ready?
Yes.
Ready? He works at a sewage plant.
Oh.
A sewage plant. I think that's a good answer in
strange.
keeping with the question. That's very good,
That's
Judy.
a person's
That's
wife.
excellent.
Right.
I have one that's very strange, Gene. You know, sometimes the moon. He works at a mortuary.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
But two good answers so far, Jimmy.
Well, I thought it was a great answer, too. I couldn't spell mortuary, so I said graveyard. Same difference.
Right.
Same difference.
Well, lower tier, the upper tier gave us three pretty good answers. Bad enough that my husband brings home stuff from work, but what's worse, he works at a...
I hate to ruin a streak. I thought you might feel threatened. I said he works at a strip joint.
A strip joint?
Yeah.
Another good... All these are good answers here,
great.
Mary, aren't they? All right. What do you say, Nedra?
Well, that's sort of the same thing. A burlesque theater.
A burlesque theater. She's looking for a brewery, Jim.
Morgue.
A morgue. All right, so there's round one. No score, 0-0. Round two coming up in a moment or so. First, this for you. Here we go with round two now. Round two questions, A and B. And since the score is tied and she went first last time, Mary, you go first this time.
Yes, A, please.
All right. Let's see what A says for you and how you do with it. Hey, have you heard about the new sleazy version of the game show Dream House? Let me tell you about it. On this version, the contestants try to win a blank house. Sleazy version.
How sleazy is it?
A sleazy version. Those are the operative words there. Had a way to go, Tom, baby.
Be careful, Judy's giggling again.
She's giggling?
Yes.
I better go up and check up on her.
Words were allowed to say.
Now, wait a minute. You want to whisper in my ear and see if it's
Oh,
okay?
so good.
Come over here, away from the microphone.
Oh, I hate that music! Oh!
It's always spoken highly of you, Jim.
I like the bass line. The black bass line.
Okay. All right. Now, Mary, have you heard about the new sleazy version of the game show Dream House? On this version, the contestants try to win a blank house.
An outhouse.
An outhouse. Some of you young people might not know what an outhouse is. Do you know?
Yes, I know what an outhouse is.
Oh, have you ever seen
That's when
one?
people go out
No.
when they got out
No.
of the house.
But I have a sleazier answer.
You have a sleazier answer? What is it?
House of ill repute.
The contestants try to win a house of ill repute house.
Judith, please.
Okay, Tom.
I was going to say that it was a place where they put their gardening tools, you know, a hoe house, but I didn't. I said an outhouse.
You said an outhouse. One for Mary. Okay, Jimmy, what have you got for Mary?
I was going to say a ghetto house, but it's the same thing as an outhouse.
Outhouse. Oh, Mary, you're on a roll here. That's 2 in a row. John, contestant trying to win a blank house.
Merry Christmas, Mary.
Oh,
Outhouse.
3 for you. Nidra?
That's what I meant, a back house.
A back house.
We call them back houses.
These kids are very young here. They call it a back house?
Trust me.
Yeah, because it's always in back of the main house.
Yeah, in Iowa, it's a back house.
It is,
Yes, it's also a privy.
Nidra, we are not challenging your response.
Oh, okay.
In first-generation Italians, they call it bacausa, and they think it's an Italian word.
That's right, Bacausa. Okay, Jim.
Judy and I were thinking of the same thing here.
Right.
A cat house, you know.
Okay.
You know.
So, Mary, you did well with your round 2 question. Now, Denise, let's see if you're going to catch up with her. Here it is. Oh, look at this. It says here, Gene Rayburn said,
Yes.
I'll tell you why I fired that cue card man.
How fired is he?
All my cue cards were written in blank. Good guy. Snuck that in on me. Go, Jim. Go, Jim. Give him a little help here. Yeah.
I spelled it wrong. I almost had it.
Is that the way you comb your hair, Jim?
I had the right letters in there.
Are you having
I'm
difficulty
finished.
up
Go
there?
ahead. I'm just having
Judy
a
plays
recalculation.
that music.
Well, do one of them and put it right in the slot. Right. Okay.
He hasn't landed yet, has he?
Here we go. Denise, Gene Rayburn said, I'll tell you why I fired that cue card man. All my cue cards were written in blank.
Braille.
Braille. A little touch of irony here, Denise. Judy had 2 answers written on her card, and I said, Judy, you've got to make up your mind.
Oh, no.
Do one or the
I
other.
took the second one.
Yeah.
I had Braille, but I put Chinese.
So she had Braille scratch one out and scratched out.
sorry, Judy.
Okay, Tom, Braille is what she's looking for.
Same as Chinese, Japanese, foreign
right.
language, one you
Not the
probably wouldn't
same
know.
now. The
No.
Chinese and Japanese people get very upset. I have
Yeah, but-
Japanese friends.
Both unintelligible as far as I would be concerned
That-
in reading a cue card.
Yes, of course. And I said a nice answer, but it's like, Chinese is cool.
All right. So we have 2 of those so far. John, all my cue cards were written in.
Well, very few people know that your cue cards are actually written in Serbo-Croatian, Gene.
Very few people.
Isn't that correct? But I didn't say that. I said Braille.
Braille. One for you, Denise. All right. What do you got?
Go figure.
Braille, Nidra said. Very few people know that I could read Serbo-Croatian.
Well, I was going to say jive, but Jimmy's behind me, so I put Spanish.
Spanish. All right.
Thinks in Serbo-Croatian.
Well, you picked up 2 with that, Denise. That's quite good. So the score at the end of round 2 is 4-2 in Mary's favor. Round 3, the final round after this. Here we go. The third and final round is coming up now. Let's see where they are. A and B. Mary, since you're ahead, you go first.
A, please.
A. All right, 2 people play, Judy and Jim.
What?
Judy and Jim.
Oh.
You are the only 2 who play. Last night at Club Shishi, a madman started shooting at the strippers. Lucky for them, they were bulletproof blanks. Judy's ready. Jim, we're waiting for you. All right, Mary? Last night at Club Shishi, a madman started shooting at the strippers. Lucky for them, they wear bulletproof blanks.
Pasties.
Pasties. Okay. Yes, Judy, there are a couple of good choices there, and pasties was one of them. What do you say?
They wore bulletproof G-strings.
G-string. All right. Have you ever worn one? What do I care? Hello?
Well, true, I've never been to one of these places, but I had some pasties given to me for Christmas once.
Yeah. All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Jim.
Okay, Mary, now you have 5. That means, Denise, you need 3 to tie and 4 to win. It has been done. It can be done. Do not be faint of heart. The Hollywood Squares celebrity said,
Yes?
the producer of this show must hate me. When I sat down, I discovered there was a blank on my chair. Deidre, you don't play. John doesn't play. 2 of you matched in the previous round.
Deidre just said, pasties are upstairs, right? Right.
Right. No, right.
There it is. You ready?
I'm ready.
Lay it in the slop there, and away we go.
Do I play?
Yes, you play.
You play if you can. Can you handle the pressure
You have
now?
not yet
Play is what
matched.
you do when you're not dancing, Jim.
This is what we've all worked for. This is what we've all fought for, to play this. Let's get going.
All right, Denise, here we go. The Hollywood Square celebrity said, the producer of this show must hate me. When I sat down, I discovered there was a blank on my chair.
Tack.
A tack on my chair. I guess that would be kind of the traditional thing, wouldn't it, Judy?
Yep.
But could there be other things?
Tack.
Okay. 5 to 3 to score. Hello, Tom.
I said attack.
5 to 4 to score.
Well, you guys don't know Bobby Sherman, our producer, see, so I know him seriously, see, so I put down a real thing that he could put down, a whoopee cushion.
A whoopee cushion.
That's Bobby Sherman, the wild man himself.
Very perceptive observation,
That's right.
Jimmy Walker.
That's right, that's the kind of guy he is.
He got you, Bobby. All right, 5 to 4 the score. She needs 1 more to tie, and we come to you, Jim.
Boy, the pressure's on now. This is for the game. This is everything, pal. Your whole life.
I noticed. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're a dead man.
So Barry wins the game. Come on down, Barry. Right alongside me here, if you would, please. I'll get back to you in a moment. Denise, it was a pleasure to meet you.
It was close.
Going to send some gifts your way from the match game. Many thanks for being here. It's Denise Holloman. Hello there. Are you ready? Well, good. Now it's time to switch to Hollywood Squares. Here comes the rest of our beautiful set. We're going to bring on 3 more celebrities in a moment or so. I'll trade praises with John Bauman, who will be hosting Hollywood Squares. Friends, we got lots more excitement coming up. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
A member of our studio audience will receive Quasar's new 13-inch portable television. Features customatic tuning, high-tech styling, and a simulated walnut grain finish, and super color system furnished by Quasar. Leonard Fry. From Hee Haw, Victoria Holman. Marty Cohen. Taking over, the star of the Hollywood Square, John Bauman.
Okay, we'll be right back. You come back too.
And now, John Bauman and the Hollywood Square.
Thank you. Welcome to the second half of the match game, Hollywood Squares Hour, and with me I have Mary Bargian, which is French, not Serbo-Croatian. And we also have 3 brand new celebrities, Marty Cohen, Victoria Hallman, and Leonard Fry. Welcome. Victoria Hallman.
Yes.
From Hee Haw. How many years has Hee Haw been on the air consecutively?
We celebrated our 15th anniversary in June.
Incredible.
That's a long time. I haven't been on for 15 years.
She was Hee Haw, 15 years in American institution. In Shananawa, we used to say, yes, we are an American institution, either that or we should be in one. Now, it's time for you and I, Mary, to play another institution, Hollywood Squares. Here we go. And here's a woman who's very happy to be in this institution with us. Her name is Frances Murdoch. She is happy because she is our defending champion. Thus far, she has won $21,475. Not a bad day's work. Frances, just remind us a little bit about your life to date.
Okay, I'm from a small town in Arkansas, Centerville, population 5'3", and so I came out to California to find me a man, so I've been married 2 years now, have one little baby boy.
Terrific, and she could be the richest woman from Centerville. It's not over yet, Frances. You got at least one more chance to play Hollywood Squares. We play Hollywood Squares until you hear the Time's Up bell. Whoever's ahead at that point is, of course, our winner. Goes on to play Supermatch for up to $30,000. Now, our first game is worth $100 plus $25 for every square that either of you captures. Our champion always has the privilege of starting. That's you, Frances. Pick a square. Let's go.
Marty.
Marty Cohen. Marty, why are you wearing that bow tie?
I don't know, John.
It's the holiday season.
It's the holiday season. No, I came up here and it was on the floor down here, and I just couldn't stand to see it going to waste.
Hey, Mickey.
Yeah.
Well, that's perfectly logical.
I'm lucky there wasn't a bra down there. I'd be wearing that.
Okay, Marty.
Look, Mo. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
In her TV commercials for Zermatt hair products,
yes,
actress Victoria Principal uses a stand-in model for a part of her body. Which part? Her hands or her hair?
Now, see, Victoria Principal is a subject that I know dearly because, of course, I worked with Andy Gibb for a long time. And, of course, he was very depressed when they broke up, and I would hear him crying in the dressing room. I knew he was crying because he was going, How can you? But, of course, as you well know, when I was in college, I majored in cosmetology, so this is an easy one for me. Of course, I minored in individual body parts, and you're talking about which is the stand? It's her hands?
Her hands or her hair, Marty? Yes.
Or her hair. Well, John.
Just to get back on track.
Well, John, obviously they didn't stand in for her hair because it's hard to find hair that'll work for scale. But
Oh, that's so the answer's hands. Hands is the answer. Hands.
Hey, Bullock, you got the whole match game. I only get Hollywood
I'm gonna
Squares.
make
I gotta make this last.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, come on, guys, let's go.
But I will say,
hands.
hands.
Agree or disagree, Frances, for the first square? The stand-in was her hands.
I agree.
Her hands it was. You were right to agree. You get the square and $25. Okay, zipping right along, Mary Bargian. Pick a star for me.
Yes, Leonard, please.
Leonard
Mary.
Fry from Mr. Smith.
I saw you looking at me from across the crowded checker.
Leonard, you're a native of Thailand.
I certainly am.
Do you eat your food with chopsticks or with a fork?
I eat my food to the original cast album of The King and I.
It's not one of your choices, Leonard.
Very hip. Go, Lenny. Go, Lenny.
Been introduced, I do not know you well, is a puzzlement. Now for the flip side.
Flip side!
Western people funny. No, that was the song that was cut from the original cast album.
You must record. You must.
Please, not now.
There's talk of an album.
That's off of the Crooner.
I happen to know this answer.
Yes. Leonard Fry's greatest hits. Do they include chopsticks or a fork?
Absolutely, without equivocation, forks.
Agree or disagree, Mary? People in Thailand eat with a fork.
I disagree.
They do eat with a fork. You should have agreed with Leonard after all that, and your opponent gets that square.
You are so stupid.
I know.
Okay. That's 2 X's in a row for Frances.
You
Got
can't
a place to
call
move.
her stupid. You can't call her stupid.
After this altercation, could you pick a star for me?
Victoria for the win.
Victoria for the first game.
The pressure's
you're a
on
little
me. Is
cocky,
this it?
aren't
I just
ya?
got here.
Victoria Hallman, when it comes to mosquitoes, which sex does the biting? The male or the female?
Oh. Well, the nasty little things. The female.
For the first game, agree or disagree, the female mosquito does the biting, Victoria?
I agree.
I mean, Frances. The female it is. You're right to agree. You get the square and you win the game. Okay, 3 X's aces in a row for Frances Murdoch. A clean sweep. That gives her $175. Nothing for you so far, Mary Bargian. But we will be back to play a $200 game right after these messages. Stick with us.
Stay tuned for more of the match game, the Hollywood Squares Hour. Now, back to John Bauman and the Hollywood Squares.
Thank you, Gene Wood. Our next game is worth $200 $25 for every square either of you captures. You're ahead, Frances. You have 175. Nothing for you so far, Mary, but you do get to choose the first square in this game. Pick a star.
I'll try Jean.
Please do. At your earliest opportunity.
I tried everything. Christmas has come early to Jim Bullock's square, I see. Gene.
Yes.
A recent Gallup poll asked Americans to name their favorite president of all time. Who topped the list? George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, or John Kennedy?
Well, that was a very well-publicized poll, and I'm sure Mary read it, as I did, and George Washington came out on top.
Agree or disagree, Mary?
I disagree.
John Kennedy it was. You were right to disagree, and you get the first square in this game. Okay, and O goes up. Where would you like to put your X, Frances?
John Kennedy always came out on top, didn't he?
Victoria, please.
Victoria Hallman.
Victoria
Again?
Principal's here? Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Victoria.
Yes.
According to Helen Gurley Brown, should you make it a cardinal rule never to date your boss, or is any single man fair game?
Oh, well, Helen Gurley Brown is a very open-minded woman. So, no, she is. What do you you know her well, Jimmy?
Yes,
no,
I
you
was
know
over.
something I don't.
I used to work for her when I was a gardener, and then I worked it out, and we did some other things. It was very
And
nice.
gardeners are fair game.
Yes.
Back in the lagoon, Jimmy, please. Yes,
Brown,
Victoria. Should you make it a rule never to date your boss, or is any single man fair game?
I think that she would say that any single man is fair game. And it could be good to date your boss.
Agree or disagree, Frances? Any single man's fair game.
I agree.
Any single man is fair game, according to Helen Gurley Brown. You're right, you get the square. Okay, now we got an X and an O. Mary Bargian, you're playing O. Pick a star for me.
Nidra, please.
Okay, Nidra Vols. You like to get naked outdoors.
Go, Nidra, go! Go, Nidra, go! Go, Nidra! You've been peeking.
In which state would you find the most nudist colonies? Florida, California, or Montana?
Well, doggone. I think it's California. I swear to goodness I do. I swear I do. I think it's California. I think I do. It's warm here most of the time. Most of the time.
Okay.
California or bust.
Just go ahead and fall down again, okay, Bullock?
Agree or disagree, Mary, that California has the most nudist colonies?
I'll agree.
California it is. Yes, you're right to agree. You get the square. There are 25 nudist camps in California. Frances Murdoch, pick a square.
Jim for the block.
Right, you get this one. You get an X up there and you block. However, if you miss it, Mary wins the game.
I'll really try for you, Francis.
Jim Bullock.
Yes.
Which do Americans spend more money on each year? Dog food or baby food?
Oh, and it definitely, I know this. I'm an expert because I had a dog and I hated it, so I gave it away, but it's definitely dog food. Definitely dog food.
Agree or disagree? Americans spend more money each year on dog food.
I'm telling you the truth, friends.
I agree.
Dog food it is. You're right to agree. You get the square and you do block. All right, an interesting game developing. Take a good look at the board, Mary, and pick a square.
Tom, please.
Tom Poston.
Yes, what a fine-looking woman she is. In fact, both of the contestants are absolutely gorgeous.
I'll drink to that.
Yep.
Lovely to look at the life of the whole, but
Tom, you can tell if an egg is fresh by placing it in a pan of cool, salted water. Will a fresh egg rise or sink?
Now, I should know this. Fresh egg will sink.
Agree or disagree, Mary? A fresh egg will sink.
I'll disagree.
A fresh egg will sink. No, you should have agreed. Tom Newdy was talking about your opponent gets the square. If an egg rises, throw it away. Okay, Francis, your move.
I'll go with Jimmy.
Right, Jimmy Walker.
Finally, I'm in action. Look out, crowd. Here I am. Thank you. No applause necessary, just a standing ovation. Continue on.
Okay, Francis is playing X, and she's going with Jimmy. Jimmy, which will you find more of in the state of Texas, Jimmy? Cows or women?
That's an interesting question because there's a lot of guys looking for cows and let me see. No, there's a lot of women in Texas. There really are. I mean, I was there. I was in Dallas. I would say there has to be more women. Women, I would say.
Agree or disagree that there are more women than cows in Texas?
I disagree.
There are more cows than women. You were right to disagree, and you get the square, and X goes up. There are 7,230,000 women and roughly 15 million cows.
And Jimmy's been out.
Okay, Mary Bargian, your move.
Leonard to block, please.
Leonard to
Leonard to block.
You can call
Leonard.
You can call him Lenny.
You can't get to sleep. According to McCall's magazine, which one of these activities will help make you drowsy? Listening to soft music, having a nightcap, or doing strenuous exercise?
I really think it would be reading McCall's magazine. Just run those by me.
Listening to soft music, having a nightcap, or doing strenuous exercise?
Tough, it's tough. I would say the soft music. I think the exercise will make you crazy. The nightcap, needless to say, will make you crazy. The soft music.
Okay.
Mantovani for bed.
He says listening to soft music. If you miss this one, Francis will take the game, Mary. Agree or disagree that will make you drowsy?
I will agree.
Listening to soft music will make you drowsy. Yes, you're right to agree. You get the square and you do block up there. We will be right back to complete our $200 game after these messages. Watch them, please. Okay, 275 for our defending champion, 75 for Mary Bargian so far. Francis, we got a very busy board. Pick a star for me.
Marty to win.
Okay, now you could have picked Marty before. Yeah. Was that strategy or?
Well, the wreath was hiding the X, and I didn't realize there was one there.
Aha.
She picked.
Okay.
Yes,
You've
sir.
come home to find your two pet zebras nibbling each other on the neck and shoulders.
Again?
Are they getting amorous, or are they just grooming their hair?
Well, you're talking about zebras.
Yes, I am.
And of course, again, a quite appropriate topic for me because in college, you know, I majored in zoology, so I know this. With a minor in nibbling, so. But if they're nibbling each other, although human beings would be getting affectionate or in Jimmy's case, just smelling a lot, I think zebras are indeed fighting when they Bullock, there is a 2 pratfall minimum on this show too, so. I believe that they would not be, in fact, being affectionate. I think they would be being hostile to each other. Was that the answer? No.
No. Are they just grooming their hair?
They're grooming. Yes, of course.
Yes.
They're licking each other's fur, and which is what I do to all of my friends. When
Francis, agree or disagree that they're grooming their hair, these zebras?
I agree.
They are grooming their hair. You're right to agree. You get the square and you win a game. Good going. Okay, now you have really forged into the lead because you have $500. 75 so far for you, Mary, but there is still time because we're going to clear the board right now. We're going to clear the board. We're going to move right on to the next game. Okay, this game is worth $300. Last game was won by Francis. That means Mary gets to start this one. Pick a star.
Leonard.
Leonard Fry.
Backed by popular demand.
This is going to be in the Inquirer, you know.
Leonard Fry from Mr. Smith. A New Jersey father and son were recently arrested for stealing $64,000 worth of goods from several dairy farms. Are they accused of stealing cow manure or bull semen?
Why?
This is a father and son activity?
Yes, Leonard.
Well, New Jersey, huh?
Send all letters to
Keep those
Leonard
cards and
Fry.
letters coming in, Jersey. Yeah.
Leonard Fry.
What?
Send all letters to him about New Jersey. We had nothing to do with it, especially my town, Newark. Thank you. No problem. Continue on with the line of questioning.
Do you rest your case now?
Yes.
Cow manure or bull semen, Leonard?
I have to say the manure. I don't know. Well, I can't say that, no. I have to say the manure. It would take all night to get the bull semen. Where do they go and get it?
Check, please. I'll take my check over here. I'll be leaving.
Mary, he says this father and son stole cow
I've gone
manure.
with manure before, and I'll go again.
Agree or disagree?
I'll disagree.
They stole bull semen. You were right to disagree, and you get the square and $25. Okay, Francis Murdoch, pick a star for me. You're playing X.
I'll go with Gene.
Gene Rayburn.
May I clarify the last point? He misunderstood. He thought you had to take, you know, it was in a sperm bank, Leonard. You didn't understand that.
At the dairy?
I didn't think you handled that very well at all, Leonard.
Handle
Okay,
it
Gene.
carefully, if anything.
All right.
Very carefully.
In an average year, does the typical American eat more chicken or more pork?
Does a typical American eat more chicken or more pork in the course of a year's time?
Right.
In the course of a year's time, well, you know, Frank Perdue, as he sells so many chickens. I played tennis with him once. He looks like a chicken. He gets up there to serve. He says, "Okay, Gene, you ready?" I said, "Yeah, Frank, go ahead. Give me your best shot." And he goes, yeah, and finally hits it. No, I would say they eat more chicken by far.
Agree or disagree? The typical American eats more chicken, Francis.
I agree.
The typical American eats more pork. No, you should have disagreed. Your opponent gets that square.
Not in my neighborhood,
Okay.
buddy. Oh.
It was a break for you, but time is up. That bell means that with $500, Francis Murdoch, you're once again our champ. Okay. Congratulations. You have done it again. You know what to do. Go over there, join Gene Rayburn, get set for another shot at the big money. And we do have to say goodbye to Mary Bargian. You came up against an excellent player. You did manage to leave here with $125. You were closing fast at the end. Thank you for being such a good contestant on Match Game Hollywood Squares. Okay, and now Gene Rayburn.
John, congratulations once again to Frances. She's been here before. She knows how it goes. We'll be back with her and our 9 celebrities and the big money right after this.
Now, here to play the super match is Gene Rayburn.
Okay, Gene Woods, thank you very much. Frances, at this moment, has a total of $21,975. But the important thing for her right now is a super match is coming up where she could win up to $30,000. You ready for that?
I'm ready.
Right, you know how it goes. Third time up here, here we go. We polled a recent studio audience, said, write down your best answer to this. Let's get blank. Remember, the top answer pays $1,000, the next one pays $500, and the third answer pays $250. And you may call on any 3 of our 9 stars for suggestions here. Whom do you want to call on first?
Marty, please.
What do you say, Marty Cohen?
Let's get physical, physical. I wanna get physical. Yes.
Let's get physical, he says. There's one.
Victoria?
How about let's get together sometime?
Okay, Victoria, let's get together, she says.
I'm ready.
And Leonard?
Nothing.
Well, you know me, America's oldest disco doll. Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. You disco, Leonard.
Huh?
You disco?
Only on festive occasions.
Okay. So,
Is today a festive occasion?
not yet. I'll tell you when.
It is down on the bottom level.
It is. The bull semen just showed up.
Cut! Francis, we have physical, together, and let's get it on. You may choose one of those now or think up one of your own. What is your pleasure?
Let's get physical.
Yeah.
Let's get physical? All right, we'll find out if it's up
Let's
there.
get stoned.
So where?
Let's get stoned.
Begin at the bottom and reveal a $250 response. Okay, slide the bottom
Let's
one.
get
There it is.
going.
Let's get going is down there.
So
No
we
one's
can go
giving you
get
that.
stoned.
Stupid answer.
The $500 response says, let's get together.
Looks good.
Very
All right, that was
60s.
Victoria's answer.
Wow, I can't believe it.
Last chance for you, Francis. Here we go. Let's get
It's the Murdoch Mambo.
very good. That's your first time for the 1,000, isn't it? That's right.
Not bad.
This is her third time up here, but it's her first time that she's done the $1,000. We congratulate you. Now you're going to play the head-to-head match with any star you choose. Remember, each star has a number, a 10, a 20, or a 30, and we will multiply your $1,000 by whichever number is revealed as you choose your star.
I'll go with Marty.
All right, Marty, take that tab and pull it upwards. Ready, set, go. It's a 10, so that means you are playing for $10,000. Francis, it'll put you well over $30,000 if you are successful with this. Good luck to you. Here it is. Marty, you'll write. She'll give us a verbal response. It's blank company or blank company. I'll give you both inflections. Blank company. Marty's ready, Francis. How would you match him to collect the $10,000? What would you fill in that blank with?
Three's Company.
Three's Company. Well-known television production. Marty, she says Three's Company will match you for the $10,000.
You know, I thought we were going to be good luck because I helped you win $10,000 on the first day, but this time I guess we'll have to make it 20.
Aha! She has a total of $32,975. How do you feel?
Great.
Good, wonderful. We'll be back in a moment or so. Don't go away. Big 3-0 was. So, John, would you help us in that, please? Everybody reveal right now. Ready, set, go. Go. Who's got it? Leonard Fry had it. Leonard Fry had it. Okay. Gene Rayburn here. Join us tomorrow for the Match Game Hollywood Squares
Here you
Hour.
go.
Goodbye,
Bonus
John
store
Bauman.
prize. Here you go. So long for Hollywood Squares.
A member of our studio audience will receive Fenris Citation Super Thin Quartz Watches, yellow gold tone case with black dial and jeweled crown, furnished by Fenris Watch Company. This is Gene Wood speaking for the Match Game Hollywood Squares Hour, a Mark Goodson television production.